Hello everyone, welcome back to our Python complete course for beginner. In the previous video we learned about lists in Python. We learned how to create list, access list elements, update elements, use different list method and work with nested list. Today we are going to learn another important Python data structure called tuple. 1 minute. Today we are going to learn another important Python data structure called tuple. Tuples are very similar to list, but there is one major difference. A list is mutable, which means we can change its element after creating it. But a tuple, it is immutable, which means we cannot change its element after creating it. In this video, we will learn tuples from basic to advanced level with practical example. We will cover what a tuple, why do we use tuples, creating tuples, and then accessing tuple element, positive indexing, negative indexing, tuple slicing, and then count and index, tuple packing, tuple unpacking, nested tuples, difference between list and tuple, and practical example, practice question, important viva question. Now our first topic is what is a tuple. Now tell me what is a tuple. Here I will see you notes. Here I can tuple in Python. A tuple is a collection of multiple values stored inside a single variable. Just like a list, a tuple can store integers, floating point numbers, strings, boolean value, different data types together. Tuples are generally written using round brackets, also called parentheses. For example, open VS Code. Now write numbers is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 50, and then the next line print numbers. Here we write print numbers. Now see the output. Click on the run button and then go to terminal. Here we write first Python, then the file name list.py. The output will be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Here number is a tuple containing 5 values. Now my next question is for you. Why do we use tuples? If lists can also store multiple values, then why do we need tuples? The answer is that tuples are useful when the data should not be changed. For example, suppose we store the names of the days in a week. Now open VS Code, cut this. Now comment out this thing. First write days is equal to bracket start, then the next line Monday, Tuesday, Tuesday, in the next Wednesday, and Thursday, Thursday, then Friday. Oh, sorry, comma is there, there, comma, there, comma. In the next Friday, and then comma is there in next Saturday, then Sunday, the days of the week are fixed. We normally do not want to someone to accidentally change Monday into another value. Therefore, a tuple can a good choice. Tuples also helps us to show the data is indented to remain unchanged. Now take 2 minutes to read this thing when we will start our next example. Take 2 minutes. Now let's take first example, creating tuple. Open VS Code, I already opened. Now create a new file named as tuple.py, tuples.py. Now types fruits name. Fruits is equal to bracket start. Apple is there. Banana is there. Then mango. In the next line, print fruits. Now run the program. Go to terminal. Here write, cut this thing. Here write first Python, then the file name named as tuples.py. Here see the output, first apple, then banana, then mango. We create a variable named as fruits. Inside the round brackets, we store the value apple, banana and mango. Then print the fruits. Prints the complete tuples. Example 2, tuple of numbers. Here we write numbers is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 50, print numbers. Now see the output. Copy this and paste here. This is a tuple containing integer value. Tuples with different data types. Here we write student, our student name is Rahul. Our student name is Rahul, then comma 90, then 90, then 87.5, then true. In the next line, print students. Now we will see the output. Oh sorry, error is there. To U is missing. Now see the output. The tuple contains different data types. The Rahul is a string, 19 is a integer and 87.5 is a float. True is a boolean value. Python allows different data types inside the same tuple. Now take 2 minutes to read this and then we will start our important points. Single item tuples. Take 2 minutes. Now let's understand a very important concept. Suppose we write here, cut up this first. Suppose we write here numbers. Number is equal to 10. Then print type number. Now see the output. Numbers. Now see the output. You may think that the number is a tuple because we used round brackets, but Python treat is at an integer. Now why? Because round brackets alone are not enough to create a single item tuples. For a single item tuples, we must add a comma. Now see the output. The comma tells Python that this is a tuple. So remember, number is equal to 10. This is an integer, but number 10 comma this is a tuple. The comma is very important. Now empty tuple. We can also create an empty tuple. Suppose we have data, then print the data. Sorry, data is equal to bracket start bracket close print then print data. The tuple exists but it contains no value. Now next one is tuple indexing. Just like strings and list, tuple also use indexing. Python indexing start from 0. Now consider the fruit's name. Fruits is equal to apple, then banana, comma mango, comma orange, the indexes are apple 0, banana 1, mango 2, orange 3. Now let's take another example. Now access the first element. For the first access the first element, here we write print, then fruits, then 0. Now see the output. Oh, sorry. fruits. Okay. Now see the output. The first item has index 0, therefore fruits 0, print apples. Access the second element. For second element, here can write first. Now see the output. The output is banana. The second item has index 1. Now access the last element, fruits 3. The output will be orange. The last item has index 3. Now next another topic, negative indexing. Python also supports negative indexing. Negative indexing starts from the right side. Consider apple -4, banana -3, mango -2, orange -1. The last item has always has index -1. Now access the last item. Here we just write -1. Now see the output. The output is orange. The last item is orange. The negative index of the last item is -1. Therefore fruit -1 print orange. Now access the second last item. For the second last item, put just -2. Now see the output. The second last item has index -2. Now next another topic is tuple slicing. Now let's learn tuple slicing. Take 2 minutes to read this tuple slicing. Now take 2 minutes to read this thing, and then I will tell you. Now let's learn tuple slicing. Now let's learn tuple slicing. Indexing is used to access one item. Slicing is used to cut this. Slicing is used to access multiple items as a part or of a tuple. The syntax is the syntax for tuple, then underscore name star start, then colon stop. Now see the output. Go to terminal. Oh, sorry. No need to see the output. The start index is included. Remember, the start index is included, but the stop index is excluded. Now, next example, basic tuple slicing. We will write first numbers is equal to 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 comma 50. Print numbers 1 colon 4. Now see the output. Go to terminal, new PowerShell. The output is 20, 30, 40. The index are 10, 0, 21, 32, 43, 54. We wrote numbers 1 colon 4. Python start from index 1. It select 20, 30, 40. Python stops for index 4. Therefore 50 is not included. In the next example, slicing from the beginning. Here we write numbers is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Numbers colon 4 here. Now see the output. The output is 10, 20, 30. When the starting index is missing, Python starts from index 0. Now see the next example, slicing until the end. For the until the end, here we just putting 2. Now see the output. 30, 40, 50. When the stop index is missing, Python continues until the end. Now tuples are immutable. Now let's learn the most important property of tuple. Tuples are immutable. Immutable means we cannot change, add or remove tuples elements after creating the tuples. Fruits is equal to comma banana, comma mango, fruits 1 is equal to orange in the next print fruits. If you run this code, Python gives an error. The reason is that tuples element cannot be changed. In a list we can write fruit 1 is equal to orange, but in tuples this is not allowed. In the next list versus tuple. In the list we write fruits apple, banana, mango. List use square bracket. Lists are mutable and we can change their name. Now tuple generally use round brackets. Tuples are immutable. We cannot directly change their element. Now tuple count method. Tuples have a method called count. It tells us how many times a value appears. In the next example, for count, here we just write numbers is equal to bracket start 10 comma 20 comma 10 comma 30 comma 10 comma 40. In the next line print numbers dot count 10. Now see the output. The output will be 3. The number 10 appears first time, second times, third times. Therefore numbers dot count 10 return 3. In the next tuple index method, the index method return the position of a value. Here just example right here count index. Now see the output. Index value is 0. The indexes are for 10 0, 21, 10 2, 33, 10 4, 45. Therefore the index of 10 is 0. Now next one is len function. The len function returns the total number of items in a tuple. Here just putting the example of fruits. Fruits apple, banana, mango and orange. Now print len, then fruits, then one single bracket. Now see the output. The output will be 4. The tuple contains 4 items, therefore the output is 4. Now next one is tuple packing. Now let's learn tuple packing. When we store multiple values inside one variable separated by comma, Python automatically creates a tuple. For example, student, for example, student is equal to Rahul, comma 19, comma 87.5. Now print student. Now see the output. Rahul 90, comma 87.5. Notice that we did not use round bracket. Python still created tuple. This is called tuple packing. Tuple packs multiple values into one tuple. Now next one is tuple unpacking. Now suppose we want to store tuple values in separate variable. This is called tuple unpacking. For example, Rahul is equal to student is equal to Rahul 19, then 87.5 in the single bracket. Here we putting single bracket. In the next we write name, comma age, comma marks is equal to student. In the next print name, print age, print marks, now see the output. The tuple contains three values Rahul 90 and 87.5. We create three variables name, age, marks. Python assign name is equal to Rahul, age is equal to 19, marks is equal to 87.5. This process is called tuple unpacking. I have some question for you. Practice question. I am writing on the notepad. Question 1. Create a tuple containing five numbers and print it. Next question. Create a tuple containing five fruits and last item and use next question use negative indexing to access the last item, second last item. Fourth question, print the first three value using slicing. Next question, create a single a single item tuple. Use tuple packing. In the next, use tuple unpacking. Now it's visible. This is question 1. This is question 2. This is question 3. This is question 4. This is question 5. This is question 6. This is question 7. Now I have some important Viva question. My first question is, what is a tuple? A tuple is a collection of multiple values stored inside a single variable. Question 2, are tuple mutable? Answer, no, tuple are immutable. Question 3, what is the difference between a list and a tuple? Answer is, lists are mutable and generally use square bracket. Tuples are immutable and generally use round brackets. How do we create a single item tuples? Answer, we add a comma after the value. Example, number is equal to bracket start 10 comma. Question 5, which method are commonly used with tuple? Answer, count and index. What is tuple packing? Store multiple values in one variable, create a packed tuples. Question 7, what is a tuple? Unpacking. Assigning tuples value to separate variable called tuple unpacking. Okay. Take 3 minutes to write down this question. Okay, done with this. You have successfully completed the topic of tuples in Python. In this video, we learned what a tuple, why we use tuples, creating tuples, single item tuples, empty tuples, tuple indexing, negative indexing, tuple slicing, tuple immutability, count, index, len function, tuple packing, tuple unpacking, list versus tuple, and the practice example, viva question, and the practice question for homework as a homework. This question, 7 question. Tuples are very important because they allow us to store multiple values that should remain unchanged. Make sure you practice all the examples shown in this video. In the next video, we will learn another topic. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel. Also press the notification bell so you don't miss the next video in our 30-hour Python complete course for beginner. Thank you so much for watching this video.